Stretching across 1/3 of Earth's surface, the Pacific Ocean holds more mystery than all our continents combined. Here, in the world's greatest ocean, life writes its most extraordinary stories. From above, the Pacific appears as an endless blue expanse, its surface dancing with sunlight and shadow. But this seemingly peaceful facade masks a world of incredible complexity and diversity that lies beneath. Here, where the ocean meets the sky, millions of flying fish leap from wave to wave, their silver sides flashing like mirrors in the tropical sun. In the warm waters near the surface, vast coral reefs create underwater cities teeming with life. The Great Barrier Reef alone stretches for over 1,500 miles, a living structure so massive it can be seen from space. Here, clownfish dart between swaying anemone tentacles, while parrotfish use their beak-like mouths to scrape algae from the coral, producing the white sand that lines tropical beaches. In the warm waters near the surface, vast coral reefs create underwater cities teeming with life. The Great Barrier Reef alone stretches for over 1,500 miles, a living structure so massive it can be seen from space. Here, clownfish dart between swaying anemone tentacles, while parrotfish use their beak-like mouths to scrape algae from the coral, producing the white sand that lines tropical beaches. But the Pacific is more than just its coral gardens. In the open ocean, massive migrations take place daily. Countless sardines move in shimmering schools that can stretch for miles, creating living curtains of silver that pulse and swirl with perfect synchronization. Above them, yellowfin tuna cut through the water like torpedoes, their muscular bodies perfectly adapted for speed and power. Deeper still, where sunlight begins to fade, we find the twilight zone. Here, lanternfish rise from the depths each night in their billions, following the greatest migration on Earth. As darkness falls, they ascend to feed near the surface, only to return to the safety of deeper waters before dawn. Their journey creates a living curtain that appears on sonar as a false seafloor, known to sailors as the deep scattering layer. Along the Pacific Rim, where tectonic plates collide, underwater volcanoes create new islands and sustain extraordinary communities of life. In these regions, hydrothermal vents spew superheated water rich in minerals, supporting bizarre creatures that live without sunlight. Giant tube worms, some growing taller than a human, cluster around these volcanic chimneys, while ghost white crabs scuttle between them, adapted to life in these extreme conditions.
The Pacific has shaped human history as profoundly as it has shaped the Earth itself. For thousands of years, Polynesian navigators crossed its vast expanses in wooden canoes, reading the stars and ocean swells to find their way.
They developed a relationship with the Pacific that went beyond mere survival, creating a rich culture of seafaring that continues to this day. In the frigid waters of the North Pacific, humpback whales undertake one of the longest known migrations of any mammal, traveling over 6,000 miles from their feeding grounds in Alaska to their breeding grounds in Hawaii. These magnificent creatures, weighing up to 40 tons, launch themselves completely out of the water in spectacular breaches, their songs echoing through the deep for miles. Their songs echo through the deep for miles, guiding them on their epic journey. The Pacific's depths hold some of our planet's most extraordinary landscapes. The Mariana Trench plunges nearly 7 miles deep, creating pressures that would crush a submarine like an aluminum can. Yet even here, life finds a way to thrive. Strange creatures like the barrel-eye fish, with its transparent head, and the ghostly Dumbo octopus drift through these lightless realms, proof of life's incredible adaptability.